Hello, Mr. Sargent's Math A classes. Thank you for finding my Google Classroom and watching this video. At the end of this video, there's a Google form I would like you to complete. I think it has 2 questions on it. You'll find that I'm going to post new videos every Monday and every Wednesday. And those videos, the forms will be due at the end of the week on Friday. The one you have today, I believe it is due Friday, April 24th. So please have it completed and turned in by then. What I'd like to do, you might notice a few things about me. Some things are still the same, some things have changed a bit. My hair, I haven't been to my barber for a while because I'm social distancing from him, so my hair is getting longer, but it's still looking hecka fresh. I even got a little clip to keep it in place so it doesn't get into my eyes. Also, as usual, got my nice tie looking hecka fresh. So make sure you give it some likes down in the comments below. Make sure to like my tie. What I'd like to do is solve a system of equations by using what's called elimination. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this little line down here below these two equations, and what I'm going to do is add them up vertically. Notice that 3x plus 4x has a sum of 7x, and notice that 2y minus 2y actually eliminates, leaving us with a sum of 0. And this is equal to 21 plus 14, which is a sum of 35. And now you'll notice that we have a basic equation which says 7x equals 35. If we use inverse operations and divide both sides by 7, we end up with x equals 5. Now this problem will be finished when we also know the y value. So we're going to rely on substitution. Here's an x value. We know the value of x is 5, so we can rewrite this top equation, but we're going to make a substitution for x, and then we are going to solve for y. So my substitution for x is 5. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 2y equals 21. If I subtract 15 from both sides, I end up with a 2y equals 6. And if I divide both sides by 2, we end up with y equals 3. So we have just solved this system of equations. We have x equals 5. We have y equals 3. Now, you are going to have 2 problems like this on your Google form today. So let's go ahead and just try a second example. It's not going to be much different. It's just a repeated opportunity to see the same thing that we just saw. This equation is going to say 5x plus 6y equals 14. And the bottom equation will say 5x plus 2y equals 18. Now again, we will use the same method as before. We will underline these 2 equations. We will add vertically. Notice in this case that 5x minus 5x actually gives us a sum of 0. So we can do 6y plus 2y is 8y. And this is equal to 14 plus 18, which has a sum of 32. We now use inverse operations to isolate y. So we divide both sides by 8, and y equals 4. Now, just like on the previous problem, we will be finished when we solve for both x and y. So let's rewrite the top equation, but this time when we use our substitute for y is 4. So we write 5x plus 6y equals 14. And the substitute for y equals 4. And now we isolate x. 6 times 4 is 24. And now I subtract 24 from both sides. And 5x equals 14 minus 24. This is negative 10. We divide both sides by 5. The 5's reduce, leaving us with x equals -2. So there are our two answers. Y equals 4, x equals -2. Sometimes when you enter your answers into a Google form, it doesn't allow you to enter both a letter and a number. If you have this problem today, I would like you to just enter both of the numbers if it does not allow you to enter both a letter and a number. In the meantime, I'd like to ask you to check back again on Wednesday. I will have a new video with another system of equations, also accompanied by a Google form. Both will be due by Friday. Thank you again for checking in. Hope to see you soon.